This weather report is brought to you by SpecSavers. It's good to have another look.
An 83-year-old woman has been forced to wait hours for a taxi. COVID, staff shortages and soaring demand are pushing the industry to breaking point. One cab company conceding they need to hire thousands of drivers in Queensland.
Sitting outside the supermarket, Bep Torkington is used to waiting for a taxi.
A number of times I've had to wait up to 2 hours.
But in the last 4 months, getting around has grown more difficult.
I booked a taxi at 3:15. Don't live terribly far away from Indooroopilly shopping town. I got home at 6:45.
Wait times aren't regulated by the government.
I actually met with the taxi companies last week. They're doing everything they can, but there is a shortage of potential drivers at the moment.
13 Cabs needs the equivalent of a small town to sign up.
In Queensland, that's probably another, 5,000 to 10,000 drivers we need.
Many left in 2020.
Many of our drivers were overseas. They were over here on visas.
Brisbane passengers started calling an Uber when taxis were too expensive or unavailable. But it's no longer always faster, cheaper or more reliable.
Michael Bradshaw has been an Uber driver for 7 years. With fuel prices rising, it's become far less profitable.
A lot of riders are getting frustrated because they're booking on the app, a lot of drivers cancelling.
The only way for drivers to see what they'll make on their next trip is to accept a fare. If it won't cover fuel costs, they cancel.
The lack of information shown on the app, there's no destination, there's no upfront fare.
Uber says it's seen a 40% increase in trip requests since the start of the year, and for riders, an increase in those cancelled trips too. If you want to increase your chances of getting a cab or rideshare, you can book trips in advance. On Uber, you can schedule a ride ahead of time via the app or organise a taxi a day or two before any big events. Kendall Gilding, 7 News.
Weather now, Tony, some reprieve from this cold winter.
Yes, Max, we're expecting top temperatures up to 3, even 4 degrees above average tomorrow, but it won't last too long. A cooler change moves through tomorrow night. Today, clear sunny skies, and while temperatures were steady, it did feel that little bit warmer thanks to lighter winds and some extra humidity this afternoon thanks to coastal sea breezes. Beaudesert reached a top of 23 degrees, make that 22 around Brisbane, Archerfield, and 12 up to 21 for the Gold Coast Seaway. Now, checking the latest satellite, we have a weak high pressure system sitting pretty much right over southeast Queensland. It's helping to bring lighter winds and keep any significant cloud away. Elsewhere, a front and trough bringing showers to Victoria and Tasmania here. Tomorrow, that system sweeps across New South Wales and southern Queensland, dragging warm air towards the coast, but it will then move off the coast later tomorrow night, with cooler air moving in behind that system. We'll start feeling that from Wednesday. If you're headed interstate tomorrow, take some wet weather gear for most destinations. Showers on the way for Perth, Hobart, Melbourne, Canberra and Sydney. Back to northern Queensland, cloud building on the coast. A bit of patchy cloud, 27 the top in Cairns, make that 26 in Townsville. Heading south, early fog around over a large area, then a couple of showers for the southern downs, including Stanthorpe and Toowoomba, 7 up to 20 degrees there. Across the southeast, early fog inland, then a mostly sunny morning before some patchy cloud and the odd fleeting showers sweeping across from the west late afternoon into the evening. It won't last long if it happens. I've tried to use the smallest shower icons here that I possibly can. A warmer night and day, 7 up to 25 degrees at Oxley and a similar top in Chermside. Bodie's northwest winds, they'll start around 10 to 15 knots, then turning westerly and pushing up to 20 knots later into the evening. Strong wind warnings offshore. So in Brisbane, a mostly sunny Tuesday on the way, but there is that slim 20% chance of a shower into the late afternoon and early evening. 10 tonight, a top of 25 degrees. Then we cool down again. Sunny skies from Wednesday, but a cooler 19 degrees. Back up around 21 or 22 degrees on Thursday and Friday. In Ipswich, nights cool down too. 2 up to 21 on Thursday. Then those mornings slowly warming up through the weekend. Gold Coasters, also plenty of blue sky. Still some solid southeast swells around to keep surfers happy for a few more days. A top of 19 degrees on Thursday. And onto the Sunshine Coast. Cooler and sunny from Wednesday onwards. Then a little bit more cloud and the odd shower returning around next Sunday and Monday. So, Max, we will need to enjoy tomorrow's warmth while we can.
All right, thank you, Tony. And that's all from us this Monday. Thanks for your company. From all the team, have a good night.